going down. Yeah, no questions. Sometimes in the morning, people stay sitting. All right. Take some time to settle in. In Irish, there's a word that feels especially important to remember right now. Um, it's Diana, and it means human, mortal, imperfect by nature, not machine-like, not endlessly strong, not always graceful, productive, patient, healed, rested, or even okay. Just human. It's also a word for the tender complexity of being alive, for carrying both joy and grief in the same heart, for being imperfect, feeling deeply, loving despite loss, and continuing anyway. Yana speaks to our shared humanity, the quiet understanding that every person is shaped by longing, memory, struggle, wonder, connection. Dhyana is not about transcendence, it's about presence, about inhabiting this life fully, messy, fragile, resilient, and real. It invites us to explore our own humanity, to embody compassion, vulnerability, and community. Take a moment to slow your breath, to feel the movement as you take a breath in and let your breath out. Our breath is a form of community, a way to connect to our shared humanity. We breathe in what others breathe out so others may breathe in. It's not only for people, but for the animals, for the planet itself. This constant give and take, receive and offer. So for now, as we breathe, receive with each breath in, receive from others, from the earth, from the universe. And as you breathe out, share your humanity. Breathing in, receiving, breathing out, offering, sharing. Different lives, different stories, but one shared rhythm of breath. Breathing in, receiving that. Breathing out, offering, sharing, connecting. Breathing in, receiving. Breathing out, sharing, offering. Yana, human, tender creatures of bone and breath, learning again and again how to belong to ourselves. Today, there's nothing to perfect. The body does not ask to become stone or wave or light. It only asks to be listened to. So we root our feet into the remembering earth, feel the pulse of something ancient moving up through us, through the feet, the ankles, the legs, the hips, the spine, the heart. We balance, we wobble, we fall out and return. This too is part of the prayer of our humanity. That breath by breath, we soften the armor we didn't know we were wearing. That breath by breath, we make room for joy beside sorrow, strength beside trembling, silence beside song. And somewhere in the quiet between movements, we remember to be human is not a failure, it is a miracle, not the polished kind, but the living kind. Beautiful in its incompleteness, its imperfection. So tonight, may you meet yourself gently. May you honor every season within you. May you leave nothing essential behind. May you know deep in the marrow of your being that you have always been worthy of rest, of breath, of belonging. May we move through the world more dhyana, more human, more tender, more awake to one another. 5 more deep breaths. Breathing in, receiving. Breathing out, offering. When you're finished, we'll start to slowly come back in whatever way serves you at the moment. No rush whatsoever. Just finding your way as you're ready. Don't forget about those toes and fingers, ankles and wrists as we start to make our way back. I'm going to do some movement with the arms, this kind of gesture of receiving. So I'm going to take the arms out to the sides and then up straight overhead. Kind of imagine like you're holding a ball of energy there. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring that down to the heart center. Sweep the arms out and up on the inhale, and exhale, bring that down to the heart. Moving with your breath. One more. And then we'll pause, taking those arms out to the sides with the palms facing up. And palms facing up, it's a gesture of receiving. And then if you haven't brought the feet to the floor with the knees up, we'll bring the feet there and just take the knees side to side to get some movement in those hips and spine, belly. And then pausing with those knees back to stillness. And inhale, take those arms up as if we're holding that ball of energy above us. As you exhale, knees come in and then we'll wrap the arms around the legs. You can bring the head and shoulders up if you like. And then feet come down and arms come back out to the sides. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, knees come in, holding on. Then feet come down, arms come down. Do that a few more times. If you like, you can hold. Next time you have the knees up and in, shoulders and head can be up or down. If that's not good for you, then keep the feet on the floor and take those arms out. If the head and shoulders are up, let's bring them down. Feet come back to the floor. If they're up, bring those arms out to a T. And then let's bring the feet together, knees out to the sides for Baddha Konasana. You can slide those blocks under if you like. You can slide the feet away a little bit. Inhaling, receiving. Maybe you imagine that breath and energy moving in through your heart center and or in through those hands. And then exhale, sending that energy down earthward. Breathing in, filling through the heart, the hands, the belly. Breathing out, sending everything downward. As you inhale, next time we'll bring those arms up overhead like you're holding that big ball of energy. Pause, take an exhale. Inhale again, and then exhale. We'll bring those feet up and in. Head and shoulders come up. We'll hold on to those feet. And then exhale, everything comes back down, arms out to the sides. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, feet come in, head and shoulders lift, hands come to the feet. Exhale, everything returns to the earth. Keep moving with your breath. We'll do two more. And hold the one you like. So you can hold with those legs up, head and shoulders lifted, or you can hold legs up, head and shoulder down, or you can hold with the legs down, head down, arms down, everything down. Head and shoulders come down. If they're up, release everything back down to the floor. Keep the legs in Baddha Konasana for a little longer. If it's comfortable, we're going to try and turn the palms facing down. Focusing on that downward energy, returning to the earth. Earth we receive from so much. We send gratitude downward. Gratitude for this perfectly imperfect body, or imperfectly perfect body. One hand heart, one hand belly. Deep breath in, feeling the hands moving outward. Long, slow breath out, feeling the hands moving inward. Let's do a few more of those deep breaths. And then when you're ready, we'll take those arms back out to the sides and then take the legs down and out wide. So 5-pointed star here. Big deep breath in and then let everything settle. Keeping that right leg where it is, out to the side. We're going to bring that left foot in center. So kind of a half Baddha Konasana with that leg out wide. And slide that left arm down and slide that right arm up and over. Side bend to the opposite side of the bend. Bring those arms back to a T. You're going to take that legs back out. Bring the other foot in. Side bend, opposite side of the bent knee. You're cold. I can turn the heat on. Says it's 70. Lies, all lies. Couple more breaths. And shut this door too, that sometimes helps. And then let's head back through to center. Bring that leg back out wide. We're going to sweep those arms up overhead. And then take both arms over to the right. Come on, back through to center. And then both arms go over to the other side. You can always bring one down if one of the shoulders is not happy with the situation. And then let's come back through to center. Bring those arms down along the sides. Bring those legs in towards each other. And then we'll take the legs all the way up towards the ceiling. You can do one at a time or lift both at the same time. Bringing those legs out into happy baby. Just feel it out. See what you need to do here. You might need to be still. Maybe you want to rock here. You want to be soft or strong. And then let's release that. We'll take it out for a big stretch. Heat didn't come on. And come on up when you're ready. There it goes. I guess all I had to do is go over and see what was up. The other day I came in on, was it on Sunday? No, on Saturday morning for training, and it was freezing in here. I was like, what the heck? It was 64 degrees because Laura had turned the heat off the night before for the class that they did for the food pantry because she didn't want the thing to come on and make noise, but she forgot to turn the heat back on. It was so cold. All right, let's take those legs out. So to do some movement with the arms, we're going to repeat it. So this is Pushputa Mudra. Pushputa Mudra is a mudra of offering and receiving. So a good one for this idea of recognizing our own humanity and connecting to each other. So we're going to inhale, take the arms up, and then bring the outside edges of the hands together as we bring it down. And as you finish your exhale, we're going to press it out. Okay. Sweep the arms up. And then bring it down to the heart as you exhale and press out. So you can just take the arms out or you can lean forward if you like. Let's do a couple more of those. And that last time we come forward, we'll settle into our forward bend. So you can keep Pushputa Mudra on top of the legs, or you can turn those hands over, whatever's more comfortable. Breathe in, receive, breathe out, offer. And then let's find our way back up on an inhale. Right foot's coming into left thigh. Same movement, sweeping those arms up, finding your Pushputa Mudra, bringing it to the heart center and then pressing it out. Sweeping up, heart, and offering. So this next time we come forward, we're going to try and hold with those arms extended just above the legs. And then release the arms, settle into that forward bend. Noticing, not judging the body, remembering you're only human. Next, inhale, let's bring those arms up. We'll exhale it around for a twist towards the bent knee. If you like, front hand can come to the heart. Next, inhale, back through to center. Right arm comes down, left arm comes over. If you like, you can bring that bottom hand to the heart. If not, you can leave it right where it is. Come on up. Release those hands. Feet come together. Baddha Konasana. Glide blocks under there if you like. Same movement. Arms up, gathering, receiving, holding it in that Pushputa Mudra, and then sending it outward. And again, you don't have to fold forward. You can just do hands. Couple more. This time when we land with Pushputa Mudra in front of the heart, we'll pause, acknowledging our blessings. And sliding forward with those arms, folding forward at the hips or not, pausing with those arms extended, or gesture of offering, whatever it is that we're able to give. And then hands come down, back to that earth energy, settling in there, or maybe there's a little more movement, or maybe you have to go up a little higher. And let's walk it back up. And keep the left leg where it is, take the right leg out long. Coming back to our movement, taking those arms up, gathering up that energy, bringing the hands into Pushputa Mudra, and then sliding forward, offering. The Pushputa Mudra is usually kind of held at the heart center because we're receiving into the heart and then offering from that space. We'll do two more. And that last time we come out, we'll hold. Releasing those hands, settling in. palms facing down, either on the floor or on the legs. That gesture of reconnecting. Next, inhale, rising up, arms extend upward. Exhale, come around for your twist towards that bend. Front hand to the heart if you did it on the other side. Next inhale brings us back through to center. Right arm down, left arm over. If you brought the bottom hand up to the heart on the other side, coming to that. And let's find our way all the way up. Release those arms. This time we'll take both legs out wide so you can turn sideways on your mat if that bothers your heels. Before we go anywhere, let's reach those hands behind us. Take a moment to open up that space of the heart, chin to neutral, or we can lift it. Inhaling, receiving, exhaling, offering this understanding that we're all part of humanity, all connected. And if you lifted the chin, bringing it back to neutral, walking those hands in, sweeping the arms up, right hand comes down, left arm comes over. Bottom hand comes to the heart if you like. That hand comes down if it's up. Next inhale, both arms rise. Exhale over other side. Bottom hand up if you did on the other side. And both arms come up. Exhale, release. We're going to do that same movement. So inhale, reach up, bringing those hands together. Push Buddha Mudra, exhaling, finishing by taking those arms out, sweeping up, hands together, sweep it out. Couple more. Last one, we'll hold out. Hands come down. If you're super tight and you want a little more movement, take those hands behind and just give yourself a little encouragement forward. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, we'll find our way back up. Bring those legs out in front of you. Coming back to the same movement, arms come up. Push Buddha Mudra down to the heart, pressing out. And do two more. Last one, we'll hold. with those arms extended outwards. Pushpura Mudra. And releasing the hands, settling downward. Let's find our way back upright. And we'll come around to tabletop. Finding whatever movement or stretch or posture feels good. You don't have to stay in tabletop. You can move from there. Let this imperfectly perfect body tell you what it needs right now. Let's do about 5 or 6 more breaths. When you're ready, you're going to come up onto the knees briefly. And we see if we can get that right foot forward. Scooch it forward just a little bit. Straighten that leg. Blocks if you like. You can always grab your blocks and put your hands on the blocks. Inhale, reach those arms up. It's going to be a little bouncy. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the hands down. Inhale, start to straighten that knee, bring those arms back up. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the hands down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, come down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, down. Next time you're up, pause, legs straight if you can. Bending that front knee. The arms down. From that same movement, inhale up. Exhale, Pushpura Mudra. Send those arms out. You can lean forward or not. Sweep it up. Back to the heart. Back out. And up. Heart and forward. Next time we come forward, we'll pause. Sweeping those arms up. We're going to see if we can get that front foot back. All right, other leg comes forward. Scooch it forward a little bit. Straighten that leg. Inhale. Exhale, bend that knee. Come on down. Inhale, straighten that leg. Bring the arms up. And bend and come down. And straighten and up. Couple more. Pause, leg straight. Bend that front knee. Bring those arms down. Sweep it up. Push Buddha Mudra to the heart and then forward. Sweeping up. 3 more. On that last one, we'll hold in the forward position. Sweep it all the way up, and we'll see if we can't get that knee back. Hands come down. Let's head up into downward facing dog. Take care of those knees. Give a little stretch out here. Any movement that feels good here, any stretch that you might need. All right. Take it forward to a standing forward bend. We'll sweep it all the way up, finding Pushpuna Mudra in front of the heart center, eyes closed or soft gaze towards the floor. On your next exhale, we'll start to fold about halfway, bringing those arms out in this position, that gesture of offering, but of also bowing in humility. Inhale, let's sweep those arms out and up. Hands come to the heart. We're going to change it a little bit. We're going to sweep up, but now we're going to turn the palms down as we start to float down towards our forward bend. Sweep the palms up. We're gathering and then pressing it down. Two more. That last time you find yourself in the forward bend, we'll stay. Hands come to the floor. Right foot comes back. Right knee comes down. Sweep the arms up. Exhale. Bring those hands down. Lift that back knee. Step that back foot forward. Other foot comes back. Back knee comes down. Sweep it up. Hands come down. Lift that back knee. Step it forward. Other side. Stopping back in your forward bend. Let's take it back, plank, table, or dog. Right leg rises, bringing that foot through in between those hands. Just sweep it on up, back heels up or down, whatever you like. We're going to do the same movement with the arms, so choose wisely. Arms come down, sweep it up, get your Pushputta Mudra, bring it down to the heart center. Take it out, either leaning forward or just taking the arms out. On back up. Two more. That last one will hold in the forward position. Sweep it all the way up. Left hand to right thigh, coming out for a twist. That other arm can stay up or it can go down, around behind you, or straight out. My head gets cut off. If you like, that front hand can come to heart. Helpful if I knew what I was doing here. And then sweep back up through to center. We're going to twist in the other direction so that arm comes down on the inside of that thigh. And then opening out. Down through. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the hands down. Inhale, rise up, straighten that knee. Bend and return to the floor. Straighten and lift. Next time you're up, leg straight, pause. Push Mudra to the heart. Stay here or come forward. Sweeping it all the way up, bend that front knee. Exhale, hands come down. You're going to step that front foot back. Settle in where you need to be here. And then let's bring that other leg up. I'll bring that through. Sweep it on up. Bring those arms down. Sweeping up, finding Pushputta Mudra again. Pressing forward. Yikes. Next time you come forward, we'll pause. Sweep it all the way up. Straighten that front leg. Exhale, bend the knee, bring those hands down. Sweep it up, straighten that leg. Bend and come down. Next time you're up, leg straight, pause. Bending that front knee. Heading into our twist to the left. So right hand comes down. On back through, and we'll go to the opposite side for our twist. Swoop it on through. Hands come down. Oof. Step it back. And do what you need to do for the next few breaths. When you're ready, we're going to take that right leg up again. That foot's coming through in between the hands. We're going to walk it around so we come into wide-legged forward bend, facing the long edge of your mat. Blocks if you like or need for your forward bend there. You can always slide the feet a little farther apart. Sometimes that helps. Oh, settle into that forward bend. See what you need to do here. Maybe there's some movement or a stretch that might feel good. Take a few more breaths. And we'll slowly make our way upright. Any movement, so we'll take those arms up overhead, scooping up that energy. Exhale, those hands come together to the heart and then pressing out. And again, you can go to that halfway point if you like, or you can just stay upright and just take the arms out. We're going to do a couple more of these. And then that last time you come out with the hands will stay. And you can do it upright or you can come to the halfway point. Hands release down to forward bend. Slowly rising back up, bringing those arms out to a T. Turn those toes towards the front of your mat. Heading into triangle, reaching, reaching, reaching. Finding your way there. If you like, bottom hand can come to the heart. And you could even bring the other hand to the heart if you like. If either heart was at the Or either heart was at the hand. Either hand was at the heart. We're going to remove them. Come back to your, either heart was at your hands. Come on up. Back hand comes down, front palm comes up. If you like, back hand can come to the heart. If not, keep it right where it is. Come on back through. Bend that front knee, windmill the hands down and around. Step it back to your table, plank or dog. Mm. Then we'll bring that other foot up and bring it through. Walk it around so you're facing the opposite direction on your mat. Back to that forward bend. Feel it out. See what you need to do here. Few more breaths. And then if you're moving, we'll come back to stillness. We're going to heel toe those feet in just a little bit and turn the toes out. Bend the knees. Rising up. Goddess. Sweep those arms up. Push Buddha Mudra to the heart. Taking those arms out, either folding or not. And then sweep it back up. Two more. The last one, we'll pause with those arms extended outward, folded or not. Hands come down. Start flipping those heels back, heel toe back out. Settle into whatever you need here. If you're moving, pausing. And come into a twist, bringing that right hand in towards center. The left arm comes out or up. You can even wrap it around behind you if you like. And come on back down. Switching sides. Come on back down. Start to walk those hands back around to the front of your mat. Step it back. Settle into whatever you need. And then if the knees aren't down, we'll bring the knees down. We're going to walk those hands in so we come up onto the knees. So grab something for your knees. We're not going to do too many things here. I'm going to come back to the same movement. Inhale up. Exhale, push Buddha, and then fold. Sweep it up. Remember, you don't have to fold. You can just bring the arms straight out. 2 more. Last one, we'll hold with those arms extended, either folded or not. Release those hands. We're going to find our way down to the belly, however you'd like to get there. Chin or forehead on the floor. We're going to bring those arms out in front of us. See if we can get the outside edges of those hands together for Pushpura Mudra. Let the body relax. If it's not comfortable, chin or forehead, you could always turn your head to one side for a few breaths and then turn your head to the other side. A few more breaths. When you're ready, we'll bring those hands under the shoulders, press up and back. Last opportunity for a dog or a plank, cat cow, child's pose. Returning to that breath of receiving as you inhale, offering, sharing as you exhale, that sinking downward, reconnecting. Take a few more breaths. And then finding our way around to sit, however it's comfortable for you. Okay, let's bring the right hand to the heart and the left hand on top of that. And inhale, take those left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Exhale, come on over to the right for a side bend. Inhale, back up. Exhale, that hand comes to the heart. Inhale, the opposite arm comes up, heading over to the other side for our side bend. Inhale, come on back up. That hand comes back to the heart, taking that bottom hand out and around for a twist, and then exhaling it back to the heart. Inhaling out to the other side, back to the heart, out to the other side, to the heart. Next time we're out to the right, we'll pause. That arm can stay lifted, or those fingertips can come down to the floor, or you can wrap the arm around behind you. And if that arm's down or around, bring it back around. Other side. And let's find our way back around. Push Buddha Mudra in front of the heart, closing the eyes. Breathing in, receiving. Breathing out, offering blessings. Releasing, and as you're ready, starting to gather whatever you might need for Shavasana, and then starting to make your way down to your back. Letting your body inform whatever it is that you might still have left to do before you find your way to that space of rest. And as always, if there is nothing left to do, heading to your space of rest. Seems to be unanimous. Nothing left to do. Let that breath come slow, easy. Each breath in, receiving. Each breath out, offering, sharing. Different lives, different stories, one shared rhythm of breath. Imagine all beings, the earth, the universe, breathing with you. Pulse of your breath, the pulse of your energy, pulse of your heart. Tender creatures of bone and breath, learning again and again how to belong to ourselves. There is nothing to perfect. Root our feet into the remembering earth. Feel the pulse of something ancient moving upward through us, through feet, ankles, legs, hips, spine, heart. Breath by breath, we soften the armor we didn't know we were wearing. And somewhere in the quiet, we remember to be human is a miracle. Beautiful in its imperfection. May we move through the world more dhyana, more human, more tender, more awake to our own humanity and to one another. Breathing in, receive. Breathing out, offer. Taking a moment, if it's comfortable for you, to bring one hand to your heart and one to your belly, feeling the movement of your breath. And if you like, as a way to return to movement, as you inhale, taking the arms out to the sides, and as you exhale, bringing hands back to heart and belly. And eventually allowing movements elsewhere. If you're staying here to close practice, then stay. If you prefer to sit, taking a moment to find your way through whatever movement you like till you arrive at that space of seated. If you do choose to sit, we'll return to Pushputa Mudra in front of the heart center, allowing the chin to settle downward, bowing and honoring those blessings that we are able to receive and to give. Dhyana, human, but softer than the word allows. The unfinished part of us, the hand that hesitates before letting go, the instinct to move closer when someone is hurting, the quiet mercy of being recognized. We spend years pretending we are self made things, all iron, all certainty. Yet every life is stitched together. A voice saying, stay, a door left unlocked, someone remembering how you take your coffee. Diana lives here between people, in the choice to remain gentle in a world that often rewards distance. May we move through the world more Diana, more human, more tender, more awake to our own humanity and to one another. Bring the hands together to the heart, honoring yourself, each other, this practice. Shanti, 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 peace. May there be peace in your hearts, peace in your lives, and peace in this world. And rising up. Namaste. Thank you for being with me this evening. Thank you. Thank you.